Hi, my name is Vroom and welcome to my corner of the internet. Today's video will be a low-key one. Since it's the end of the year, I decided to redraw older drawings I did earlier this year. I wanted to see the improvement I made. I feel it's so easy to be caught up in trying to improve that sometimes you don't even see the little improvements you make along the way. As I redraw these artworks, I'll discuss them, the improvements I made, my art journey, and what I want to improve going into the next year. So, without further ado, let's get into the video! The first drawing is a drawing of my D&D character, Amaryllis. She is an elven druid, and I am obsessed with her. I need to draw her more. This is my second attempt at redrawing this piece. I like this attempt more. Like, I tried to redraw her earlier, and I didn't like that one. Like, that was really stiff. Anyways, when I first drew this, I knew I wanted Amaryllis in multiple poses and I wanted her personality to shine a bit. I know that the original is stiff because my understanding of anatomy wasn't that great. I know more now, but there's still room for improvement. It's drawing to look at the before and after because the way I used to draw faces changed in the span of 5 to 6 months, which is a lot of time, but not at the same time. I used to be into thick line art and now I'm into thin, neater line art. During the redraw, I did change pens but decided to go back to the one I've been using for the entire year. Back then, the way I drew my lines were so stiff, if you know what I mean. Now I'm making the effort to try and make them loose and flowy, and that makes my art look flowy. I think it makes my art look better. A new thing I started to do is shading. Earlier this year, I was hesitant about rendering. I think it's because I honestly didn't know what to do. I still don't. I mostly eyeball it now. It's been working so far. Lately, I even started to add highlights and blush on the cheeks, nose, ears, and hands of my characters. I think it's so cute. I love that little style. I did change the pose on the drawing on the left. Back then, I was afraid to do 3/4 view, but now I love doing them. Months ago, I was quick to do a front-facing view. Now I have gotten into the mentality that if I want my art to progress in the direction I want it to, I need to actively draw challenging things. For the bust drawing, I changed her facial expressions because I wanted to. I wanted her to be more expressive than the original. I'm looking at the little things when it comes to my artwork. The fact that I don't draw jewelry anymore, I'm quick to use a brush. Sometimes I do get lazy mid-drawing and my line art won't be the best. Even now, the feet will look big and wonky and I need to get better at doing that. So that's something I need to improve on. And with that, honestly, I am done with this artwork. Out of all of the redraws, this is honestly my favorite. I especially love how I did her hair. I tried to, at first, my afros used to look booty earlier this year. And I like how I draw them now. I like how big and fluffy they are. I am trying to draw different types of afros to show the different hair textures. But that is something I honestly need to work on also. Anyways, let me know how you feel about this one. I really like it. Oh my god, the second drawing is one I didn't like that much. It's because of one character, and it's my character Jay. I messed up his hair so badly, and it's because I was being really lazy and didn't want to draw his parts, so ignore that, please. I wanted to redraw this one because Celeste and Rand's styles had changed compared to the one I drew earlier this year. I wanted them to be with their new style, and even then, you can't really see it unless you look at their Pinterest board, because for Celeste, most of Celeste's outfits are kind of summery. She wears a lot of tank tops and stuff like that, and she also wears a lot of accessories. When I was originally drawing the first one, I knew I wanted a piece I've seen on Instagram where the artist will draw one character in 3 outfits or 3 characters in different outfits. So that was the idea I had behind the original. It was winter when I decided to give them winter outfits because it was cold, so I decided to do that again. Even though these outfits don't look like you can deal with the cold, I still like them either way. Out of everyone in the group, Rand on the far right is my favorite to draw. Maybe because it's his facial features, I did such a good job on them. I decided to change Celeste's pose because in the original she was stiff, like stiff as hell. And it didn't show her personality well. Celeste has this bubbly, silly personality, and I wanted that to be shown when we see her. So her leg is up in the air and she's waving because she is a friendly person. Her hairstyle also changed, and I like this one better. I could have done more to show you guys that these are braids, but that was just me being lazy. The second drawing really taught me not to be as lazy and to take my time more because I do not like Jay's hair or Celeste. This next year going forward, I really want to draw these characters more. I really like this trio, and one couldn't tell because I don't draw them a lot. They play a huge and important role in my gothic fantasy story, and you cannot tell because I don't draw them a lot, so expect to see them more. For this artwork, I would say that there is an improvement, but I'm not satisfied with the piece. Things I need to work on, my laziness. Also, Rand's and Jay's poses could have been better. Also, I am not trying to rely on Pinterest for poses and thinking from the top of my dome. It's hard because Pinterest has some of the best poses ever. I have a whole bunch saved because I want to use them in the future. I did change a lot for the background. Each character has a solid color square behind them with a white border around their bodies. I added that as I was writing the script, and I think it makes the piece 10 times better. I mean, Jay still looks awful, but Celeste and Rand look good, so I think that was a win. I think for some drawings, I'll be doing this more with the white border, and with that, I am done with this drawing. I don't have more to say, and I was starting to sound repetitive, so I am so sorry for that. Last but not least, my final drawing. I didn't color it because it was a sketch and I wanted to do something light for the last one. The final piece is of my magical trio from the Roomverse. If you guys don't know, I am making a superhero verse called Me Snyder or James Gunn or whatever. That video and those series of artwork changed how I started drawing things. Like, I used to draw lips completely different. At first, I used to just draw the Cupid's bow and the bottom lip. If I wanted to make a shape, I would just color it in. And Mimi, the one with the bangs, was the first person I drew with like connected lips and actually draw a lip shape. And I've been doing that ever since. Out of all the facial features to draw, lips are my favorite. And after that, it's eyes. I feel like with those two, you can be very expressive. Like, there's so many combinations you could do. These sketches are very loose, but I enjoyed them. It was a nice break because this year I have been pumping out illustration after illustration, and I just wanted to do something simple and fun. As for comparing the original to the redraw, you can really see that my understanding of anatomy have improved. At least I can see it. In both sketches, Mimi is so stiff, almost robotic, and I'm glad I changed that. Sometimes I'll try to not make my character stiff, and it only makes them stiffer. So I'm glad I'm improving upon that. Also liked how I improved Davina's facial expressions. My girl looked busted, especially her side profile. Like, that was awful. Hopefully I did her justice. I also made her thicker because I wanted her to be thicker than Mimi. I didn't achieve that, so the next time I draw them, I will definitely do that. As for Caden, he'll always be the ugly one in the group. I think I might have to change his eye shape. I think that is what's throwing me off. I still want him to have these big, expressive eyes. He's a soft boy, and I want his design to reflect that. Poor man was destined to be outshone by Mimi and Davina. Like, oh my god, somebody save him! I don't have much more to say other than expect to see these three very soon. The Roomverse is still growing and expanding. Next thing you know, you'll be picking up a comic about these characters and all that other stuff, and then seeing them on the big screen. Move out Marvel, move out DC, I'm coming for your crowd. My final thoughts. This exercise has taught me a lot about myself and my art. Even though I thought I wasn't improving, I did. I did the thing I wanted to do the most, and that was grow with my art. I know this is going to sound cliche, but I live for my art. I bleed for my art. My art means so much to me. Like a lot of artists, I'm attached to it. Every artwork, even the bad ones, I put a piece of me in it. For the most part, I am happy with the results, and I know that I still need to improve, but I'm not as worried about it anymore. 2026 will be the year I really grow. I want to focus more on character interactions, backgrounds, or something I also really want to work on. These are the things I really want to focus on next year. Fingers crossed I follow through because I said that the year before. Honestly, let me know what you guys think. Have you guys redrawn any artwork this year? Did you improve like you wanted to? Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on redrawing artwork? I feel like it could be a good thing and a bad thing. I try not to focus on it too much, but if I really am proud of a piece I did earlier this year or like a couple years ago, I'll try and redraw that to see how much I have improved, because I feel like that was my peak. And I did that with the amaryllis drawing you saw in this video. Like, I felt like, oh my god, that was my peak. I thought I couldn't get better than this. And I like the improvement I made. So I think redrawing your old artwork can be good. Anyways, as for the future of this channel, I don't know if I'll continue to do the 2 times a month upload schedule. The future projects I want to do will require more time, but that's just me needing to manage my time better anyways. Expect more redesigns, rewrites, character designs, and many more. I do want to upload something for the holidays. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this is short. I know my past couple of uploads have been so short, less than 10 minutes long. And I don't know why. I try to make it stretch out with the script because, I don't know, I just haven't been in the yapping mood. But I promise next video will be as short. It's going to be really fun, and I think you guys will really enjoy that. I say that with every video. Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Would you guys like to see more of this? Honestly, let me know. Y'all type in the chat. Please give me an answer. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday. I hope you guys are thriving, drinking enough water, and eating properly. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am thankful for all 125 of you. I know it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but just imagining meeting all 25 of you guys. That's a lot of people. I would be so nervous, probably stuttering a lot and everything. I can't wait to see what next year brings and meet more of you guys. Maybe I should do a special when I reach a certain milestone for how many subscribers I want to reach. I don't know. What do you guys want me to do? I know what's really popular is drawing subscribers, OCs, and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe do you guys want to see that? I think that would be really fun. Anyways, sorry for rambling. I'm just really thankful for all you guys because I didn't think I was gonna get as many subscribers as I did in a short amount of time. Like before my channel revamp, I was uploading videos, but I really wasn't putting my best into it. My editing was trash, my thumbnails weren't good. I just was uploading to upload. And now I am planning my videos out more, and in the span of 6 months, I went from like 50 to 125 subscribers. That's I know in terms of people blowing up on YouTube, that's not a lot, but it's still a lot to me because this channel is more so like a diary or a time capsule of my art. I look back at even private videos and I'm like, wow, my art, you could definitely tell I was a beginner, but I am improving and I'm growing and I'm learning and I'm changing. And that's what I want to do as an artist. I want to grow, I want to learn, I want to change, and I'm still rambling. I am so sorry. I talk too much. For real this time. Sorry for the rambling. That's all for this video. Bye. See you guys next year. Stay tuned because I have so many fun ideas planned, and I think you guys will like it a lot. Thank you for supporting me. Continue to support me because it's only up from here. Again, I'm rambling. Anyways, bye.